Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here. You've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the title of the video. There's no real way to hide the fact that I have here to play with a 1 kilo gold bar, courtesy of Chards Coins and Bullion up in Blackpool. We're doing a big visit and filming lots of very cool things, and this was on my bucket list, and very fortunately they have managed to have one in stock. It's not something they necessarily hold in stock, as they were explaining to me, but we have got this metal ore to show you here, and it's pretty special, I have to say. It's not something that you would see every day as a stacker. Maybe a select few of us one day might own one, but it is incredible quite how dense the gold is. It's going to be so difficult to really demonstrate that on a video format because you won't be able to feel the weight, but here's a silver kilo bar in comparison next to it. It is, well, it looks over twice, but it's just under twice as dense, and it really is quite mesmerizing. I felt a lot of big silver bars before, but let me tell you, this feels decidedly light in comparison. And when you compare the prices of them as well, the prices are also very different, with the gold silver ratio being pretty high right now of about 80 or so to 1. Correct me if I'm wrong, I haven't looked, but this retailing at around £46,000 right now, with a spot price value of this being about £560 right now. You can instantly see a massive disconnect in price points. Of course, there are premiums as well to affect silver in its own purchasing. So for us in the United Kingdom, that being on average around 15, 16, 17%, depending on the item. And then we pay VAT on top of that too if you take delivery. So you can instantly see, compared to the 2%, 2.5% that might be on top of a gold kilo bar, huge amount of extra value potentially lost. So is this stuff actually better to buy than this? Should you be looking to buy a kilo gold bar compared to a bunch of kilo silver bars? Well, one of the biggest issues I've always thought about with kilo golds is they're just impractical in terms of something to sell on at the other end. How are you going to sell it? Where are you going to sell it? Are you going to sell it on eBay, Instagram, YouTube? Where is your buyer going to come from? And are they going to be trustworthy of some random person on social media selling a kilo gold bar? This is a metal ore with a specific security feature on there, but most gold bars don't have that. I wasn't expecting to see that when I came here. They are difficult perhaps to test because of their thickness. You know, simple Sigma metalytics machines might not be able to penetrate and see if there's a tungsten core. So you might have to have quite significant bits of machinery really to check it. So you're really left with only one option, which is to sell to perhaps a dealer or an institution that have got those abilities to check it properly. And you're often then beholden to whatever prices they might pay. And a quick look here at Chards has given us the indication that you're getting about 90% of spot price for a big gold. Now that can vary, it depends on the item, it depends on the situation, it also depends on the flavour of the month in terms of volume of what they might be able to sell it. And you might get a better price than that, who knows? The point is, it's a lot less than spot price, and that's simply because of its impracticalities as an item to sell. So it's incredibly special and wonderful to have, but not necessarily that practical. So it would be a long-term kind of hold, I would say. Now, in addition, we've got a smaller bar here, a 250 gram bar. Lots of gold out on the table. It is wonderful. But bars, are they actually, you know, it's this kind of quintessential Hollywood image that we've got of gold ownership and silver ownership, that it should be in bar form. But there's another big element here which we need to talk about that I think makes these less attractive, and that's capital gains tax. Because these are not exempt from capital gains tax, unlike coins from the Royal Mint, for example. If you bought gold Britannias, they would be completely exempt. If you had a huge uptick in gold price, you'd be fine if you sold them. However, with this, you can see quite quickly if there was a big jump in gold price, because just the sheer volume, you might tick over into that territory of having to factor in capital gains tax. So it is something to maybe think about, which is a shame to say, because let me tell you, it's an incredibly special item, and I'd love to say to everybody, and you should go and own a gold kilo bar. And I've toyed with the idea myself of buying one, maybe not to keep for very long, but certainly to have and to showcase on the channel, and maybe then look to sell back. But I've always erred on the side of caution, because it is a large amount of money to look to put in, certainly to make a video. And with that swing that you get in buyer premium versus seller premium, it can be quite expensive to own these things. And then we can of course talk about the factor of storage and security and insurance and all of this as well. There are many things against it, but yet they exist as products that people buy. And from what I've understood from the wonderful people here at Chards, it's not particularly difficult to sell these bars. Sometimes they can go quicker than others. Of course, it depends on the market, but people buy gold. People buy gold bars. So it's a really interesting concept and something certainly quite special to see. And you don't get an opportunity to see these gold bars very often. I hope you guys can really see the majesty of it. It's very special, just mesmerizing. And certainly next to a silver, you can't really, I mean, silver's wonderful. It's my first love, I'll always say, because it's just so special. But now that I've seen a kilo bar next to it, there is something extra special, magical. Hey guys, Future Backyard Bullion here. Now, I just wanted to put in a separate little segment to really reiterate my massive thanks to Chards Coin and Bullion for putting on a kilo gold bar. That was no mean feat to do, and they did some other things with that gold bar that I wasn't able to see, unfortunately, but you're seeing a few photos of it now. Wow, it was incredible. And Chards Coin and Bullion have really up the ante when it comes to full stack videos, because what you're seeing here are images from when they got their whole gold stack out to showcase. I think they tried to set a record. In fact, they probably have set a record. So that is going to be going live on their channel in the not too distant future, and it's well worth a look in due course. It looks like it was a pretty special day. So again, a huge thank you to Chards Coin and Bullion for the opportunity to even film with their kilo gold bar. And if you guys haven't checked out their channel and their website and everything that they're about, then make sure you go and have a look at all the links in the description box below. So I hope you've enjoyed our kilo gold video. It's been a real insight into this whole world, and for that I can only be eternally grateful and thankful to Chards Coin and Bullion. But I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comment section. What do you think about a kilo gold bar? What about this one? Do you like it? Is it something that you would potentially buy, or do you own one? I'd love to know your thoughts on it, so please let me know down in the comment section. Otherwise, if you've enjoyed this video and this gold bar, why wouldn't you enjoy this gold bar? Hit that thumbs up and tell YouTube that you like this video. Otherwise, that's it from me. We'll see you on the next one. As always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.